What is going on YouTube? Welcome back to a brand new video. It is Pokestocks here. In this episode, we're going to be doing a daily/weekly market update, going over everything that you guys should expect this week, and most importantly, what has happened today, Friday, November 28th. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. It's Pokestocks here, bringing you some fire content. As always, I like to start every single video off with the quote of the day, and if you do not like the quote of the day, then skip 1 minute ahead. Today's quotes read, "The future starts today, not tomorrow." As a personal entrepreneur who's growing multiple brands behind the camera, bodybuilding, and so much more, the thing that I have to keep repeating myself is that I have to start today. I can't keep procrastinating for tomorrow and wasting every single opportunity that I have. You guys have to realize that in order to chase your dreams, in order to start something and build it now, you're going to have to start now. Stop waiting and start today. This YouTube channel is a great example of this. I always like to, bring in Pokestocks as an example, right? I could have made Pokestocks a YouTube channel in which, I'll just grow it later. I'll just forget about it now. But I started that day, which is almost a year ago now, and look at the community and the overall arching channel I've built. So it's just a reminder, guys, that start today with your dream and stop procrastinating. As always, join the Discord down below if you want to talk to like-minded people and even talk to your boy Pokestocks. Also, in this episode, I'll be going over Q&As that you guys have asked me. If you have questions and want to get them answered in a video, then join down below and click the forms in the announcements tab and leave your question. So, we have a lot to cover today. As it is Friday, November 28th, it is Black Friday, so stores, malls, outlets across the entire nation are going absolutely insane. Not so much for Pokemon, but hey, it's a really, really big consumer market right now, I guess we can say. I want to start off with Phantasmal Flames for this episode and briefly look at how this set is going. Now, keep this in mind. I don't know if you guys know this or not. TCG Player has Cyber Weekend 10% off store credit. That means that every single product, Pokemon, Magic, whatever you're into, every single TCG will have a 10% store credit. So a lot of people are going to be making heavy purchases this week. Keep that in mind, guys. This weekend, I'm sorry. So keep that in mind, guys, moving on forward. Expect, and you should note this, to see a lot of price action. We're probably going to see a lot of prices go up pretty high because there's going to be a lot of buy volume, especially today. We have Phantasmal Flame booster boxes sitting around on 277. As you guys can see, yesterday, 81 booster boxes sold the day before that, 68. Today, 129. And it's going to keep growing and growing just because of the stored credit here. So it's pushing the booster box prices up a little bit. Would not be surprised if we see Phantasmal Flames and a lot of other sets not hit record highs, but start pushing. So just keep that in mind. If you guys are wondering why that's happening, that is a big reason. We also have sets like Prismatic Evolutions. We have the ETBs at 124 past month. As you guys can see, the massive buy volume surge right here. Huge, guys. Massive. 89 ETB sold today, and again, expect this number to keep growing. That, my friends, 10% off 125 is like $12.50. So you are practically getting these ETBs right now for $110, which is a very solid price point. Booster bundles as well, guys. Really, really big buy volume surge right there as well, and everything in the product tends to be falling in that gap right now. I honestly am seeing this, and I think that this could be a good buy. If you guys have a lot of expensive products on your list that you want to be picking up, not more so this Prismatic SPC, but, other ideas, realistically speaking, it might just be the golden opportunity because you're going to be saving so much money with this 10%. Just keep that in mind if you guys are interested. We also have sets like Mega Evolution, 250, 256. These prices are a little bit up. And if we check Destined Rivals, just to check what the frick is going on with this set, as you guys can see, these booster boxes almost pushing $400. 65 booster boxes sold today, driving the price literally $30 overnight. So again, massive buy volume surge with this product, and again, nearly everything else. So remember, a major by factor of that is the Cyber Weekend. Yes, I'm going to keep mentioning that throughout this video so you guys know. 10% off, and I believe 13% off for subscribers if you subscribe to TCG Player, which I guess every percent counts because you're saving more money. Just throwing that in there. Now, to keep you guys covered with the latest news regarding Mega Dream, these are all the secret rares that have been enhanced into the best art form for us viewers to see. This is probably going to be the glorification / chase cards, right? We have the Mega Dragonite. We have the Dragonite SIR. We have the Lucario. We have the Charizard, the Gardevoir. We have a lot of interesting artworks right here. And then, of course, we have the Gengar, the massive hit. We have the Mewtwo. We have the Enzoroark. Yeah. I just get confused with Zeraora and Zero. I don't even know, guys. I just gotta stop pronouncing them. We got the Marnie card right here, the Megatron. I know, I'm trolling on that name, but I call it Megatron. If we go on the third page, right, we have more beautiful artworks right here. Remember, you guys have to keep this in mind. Pokemon is releasing a new artwork with Ascended Heroes. I believe the name is Mega Attack Rare, something along those lines, where they're going to be giving this kind of art style with like the Lucario, the Gengar. It's not going to be an SIR, but a new type of artwork. So that's what you're seeing right here. We got the Dragonite. And if we go on to the fourth page, getting into some interesting, you know, not as crazy artworks. And then obviously we have the promo right here, the Ultra Ball as well, and then sort of falling down, of course, with the Psyduck. Probably that's going to be my #1 chase card, because that's going to be me one day, guys, just floating in the water. That's going to be me one day. Also, keep this in mind. We have the Prismatic SPC getting restocked at GameStop, coming soon. Supposedly, obviously, this can change, December 12th, 2025. And then we also have Costco restocking these, which we do not have the confirmation date. However, we are expecting maybe a late December / early January, or possibly in the beginning of 2026. And then also keep this in mind, if you guys have forgot, we do have Prismatic ETBs getting a reprint December 9th at Sam's Club. So it's just one other thing, one other variable to keep in mind. This is going to be a great buying opportunity, and I'm saying this because it's so true right now, to be picking up Prismatic Evolutions at MSRP, guys. These ETBs have been under the radar, have not gotten any reprints for months now, so this is a little bit of a light in a tunnel. Just throwing that in there for those of you guys who do not know. I'm going to keep you more updated. This was posted 2 weeks ago, so again, you know, not too much update on that, but I will do my hardest to do so. And then regarding some other news, we have the Stellar Crown Pokemon Center reprint, which I will touch on later in this video. And then everything else, we have the Moltres UPCs supposedly getting a reprint. So I'm going to try to keep you guys as much updated as I possibly can with what I know. Moving on forward, we have some questions that were brought in by you guys. So let's answer one as the halfway point through this video. So question 1, as you guys see, a list of questions right here. So I'll probably going through 1 to 2 of these every single episode. And again, if you want your question to pop up on screen and I miraculously pull it, then join the Discord. Blooming Waters 151 market predictions. So Blooming Waters has been a product of my favorite on this channel, right? If we go back ever to its release, I always called this the best price to pack ratio, and for a long time it demonstrated that. And then obviously if we zoom out the past 3 months, we saw that massive surge, pushing the box up to 180. Right now it's currently sitting at 172. We're having a little bit of buy volume right here, and I realistically again think it's due to this upper weekend. Most likely everything is having huge amounts of buy volume just due to that, so keep that in mind. Bro, if you guys really think about it, the 151 UPC and all of these expensive products, I mean, look at, call me crazy, but dude, guys, you are saving almost $60 right now if you pick up this 151 UPC. I mean, that's just how crazy this deal is, so just keep that in mind. I got a little bit off track, but going back to what I was saying, Blooming Waters is probably going to perform extremely well hopping into 2026. I have a lot of great feelings about this. I do not think this is going to be a product that explodes, but more so a product that builds on its own. If I had to put a personal prediction on this, on where I see this in sort of February, March of 2026, I reasonably see this a $200 to $220, premium collection box. The market has been a little bit slow, so you have to keep that in mind. But again, just if 151 continues to grow, and as it's rotating out, Blooming Waters is a fan favorite. Answering another question for you guys, which I actually already answered this. What do you hope to see in the upcoming celebration set? I discussed that in my last video. I believe, let's do a random one. Best set in 1 to 2 years time. The best set in 1 to 2 years. Okay, well, let's break down that variable. obviously we know what sets are going to do fantastic. So if I had to give this a little bit of a curveball, right? Let's make it pretty clear. Prismatic Evolutions, 151, Destined Rivals, those sets are going to be fantastic, right? But a little bit of a curveball, I think, and you can call me crazy on this, that Black Bolt White Flare is extremely underrated and probably will be the most underrated set in 1 to 2 years, right? If we click on this set, the amount of depth, guys, it offers is extremely insane. We might not have the best amount of chase cards, but realistically, if I keep scrolling, there are so many illustration rares, which gives the same exact vibe as Crown Zenith, right? And you guys have to remember, Crown Zenith fell in this exact same scenario where this set was extremely cheap and no one really wanted it until it exploded. And I think Black Bolt White Flare is the Crown Zenith Scarlet and Violet, and we will eventually see this set pop off. Again, that's my wild take, and let me know if you guys agree with that. Of course, that is a wild take, so I'm not saying, it's most likely going to happen, but if I had to throw a little bit of curveball to that question, that is where I'm currently headed with that. Also, going back in time to Sword and Shield, analyzing the Sword and Shield market a little bit more than what I used to, guys, I'm starting to realize that a lot of it has slowed down, right? We have booster boxes from all sets, including Silver Tempest, which have taken a little bit of a hit over the past few months. Obviously, Silver Tempest peaking at around 500, coming down to 450. But again, we do have a massive buy volume surge, so this might drive the price up just a little bit, which would be kind of awesome. But again, a lot of these older Sword and Shield sets, which I had briefly mentioned in previous episodes, have slowed down. So guys, to keep you all updated with what's going on Pokemon Center and some upcoming releases, we obviously have Ascended Heroes, which sold out immediately. And I've made a lot of videos based on this set on what we know and what to expect. I am extremely excited, honestly, and I could see this set, excuse me, I could see this set doing wonders in many ways. Obviously, with the amount of depth, it's awesome. But then we had the we had the Stellar Crown Pokemon Center ETB reprint, which was actually kind of shocking. Not shocking in the fact that, it happened overnight. We knew it was going to happen, but the fact that they printed Stellar Crown, I just found kind of interesting. You could have done 151. Dude, imagine if they did 151, guys. Oh, my God. If they did 151, I don't know what I would have done, bro. I don't know, guys. Okay, listen, answer this in the comments. If they did a 151 Pokemon Center ETB reprint, would you wait in the queue for 12 hours? Genuine question. And you cannot sleep. You have to stare at your computer for 12 hours. Would you guys wait? Answer that question down below. We saw the massive price drop peaking at around 190 and then coming down significantly to 117. I've gotten a lot of people commenting, Pokestocks, is this the time to buy in right now for the Pokemon Center Stellar Crown ETB? Listen, guys, if you're a believer in Stellar Crown, a believer in a lot of, these other Pokemon Center ETBs, it might not be the top tier sets, then I highly suggest buying it now. I could see this gaining its value back, but it's going to take a long time. You guys have to realize that a lot of these older, sets that qualify in the B/C tier spot tend to grow a lot slower, obviously, than the higher S tier sets. But just throwing that out there for those of you guys who do not know, right now is a great buying opportunity to pick up Stellar Crown Pokemon Center ETBs if you are interested. We also have the Mega Charizard UPC pushing up a little bit. We saw its, all-time low at around 172, picking up to around 180. Again, I think a lot of these products across the board are going to have massive price jumps this weekend from the Cyber Weekend deals. So we are probably going to see this be a little bit inflated. But with the upcoming Costco and much more, guys, there shouldn't be too much panic. We're going to see all the stuff come down. So I'm going to throw that out there, and that's going to be it for this video. Thank you all so much for watching. This was more of a catch-up / get you guys to know what's going on in the market. Feel free to join the Discord down below, talk to like-minded individuals and Pokestocks as well. Peace out, guys, and I'll see you all in the next one.